Here are a few indicators that I use to know when my sourdough's bulk fermentation has finished. Number one, I look for a jiggly dough, and I'll show that in another example later. But right here you can see me tugging on the surface of the dough, and you can see the entire mass of dough is pulling away from the side of the container. It's not sticking to the side. There's plenty of bubbles on the surface as well. Here's an example of a good jiggly dough, while I also show it pulling away from the side of that bulk fermentation container. That jiggle is the number one indicator that I look for, because it means that the dough is full of air, that the yeast are doing their thing, and that it is going to retain that air through shaping. Honestly, you just need to get some experience with bulk fermentation. Take some good notes. Notice what your dough looks like when you divide it and how it looks up when it bakes. But I've got one last example for you for a stiffer dough that's less hydrated than the others. And you can see that it's still pulling away from the side. There's plenty of bubbles on the surface. And here's a close-up just so you can see a little more in detail how it's pulling away from the side and not sticking to the side. This dough is not as jiggly just because it doesn't have as much